There is a drug epidemic happening here in America. Our fathers, mothers, sisters, brothers, nieces, and nephews are dying each and every day. Enough is enough. It's time to fight back. Welcome. You are now about to witness the beginnings of the underground church in America. Our government has been infiltrated with Luciferians, and our cities have been infiltrated with madness. They want our heads. They want our silence. This is our response in Christian resistance. We are a select few of Christian soldiers, and we need to know, are you down? And now, for the minister.
Super Soldier.
Welcome back. Well, it's good to be back, man. I was doing some seasonal work for I don't know how much it was. It was like 6 or 8 weeks or something like that, where I was stuck on a truck, 12-hour days, 7 days a week. Sometimes it was more than 12-hour days, 7 days a week. And it was good money. It was something good for the holidays and whatnot. But unfortunately, right, I wasn't able to work on the channel that time, So, but you know what? Good news is I got some good things coming for, the next couple weeks and into the new year. I got some new stuff for this next coming year that I'm going to be some new videos. I think you're going to like it. So I got some new things, but I knew when I first started doing the YouTube thing, it was going to take me a while to load up my channel with videos, but I'll always be going back to what I started this channel is for Antidote for Addiction series. I want to load that up, but it's going to take me a while. It's going to take me a while to load that up, but that's not the only thing I wanted to do, when I opened a YouTube channel. So I'm going to get to do some of the other things that I wanted to do also, So, stay tuned for that. I'm back again, so I got that work over with, and now I'm able to make some YouTube videos. So, so the topic I want to talk a little bit about is militias. Why militias is a good thing. Why state militias. I don't care what it is. But just an army made out of civilians, is a good thing. I don't know why they get a bad name for. I don't know why they get a bad name for when it's actually something good. It's actually something really good. Because do you think in a SHTF scenario that the government is going to be able to take care of everything? The government and the police are going to be able to take care of everything? And, the answer is they're not. They can't take care of everything. The government could only be stretched so far. The police force could only be stretched so far, They can't be everywhere at one time, So I think the ideas of a militia is a good idea, just people that will rise up, a civilian army and help the forces out, right? But we got so lax in the United States, because every time we go and we flip a switch, the lights come on, and then we go to the AC and, we put AC on, it gets, if it's cold, the heater comes on and everything, and if somebody's missing outside with one of our vehicles, we could call the cops. Cops will be out there to take care of it, But in an SHTF scenario, that's not going to happen, and you're going to have to depend on yourself to be able to take care of your property, of your family, or whatever, And so I'm like pro Second Amendment, man. I'm all for the Second Amendment, As a matter of fact, I might be just a little bit far on what my radical kind of thinking in my thinking, as far as I think every man, able man, should own some kind of firearm and know how to properly clean it, use it, and have significant ammo for it. And firearm and some body armor, why not? Why not? Because you never know when a threat will come our way, especially like a foreign threat is one of my biggest fears, somebody that some other invaders that might come your way and want to do some monkey business or something like that, and then once again, who is it going to be the ones that defend you? Is it going to be, they can't be everywhere at one time, and I live in the state of Texas where, it's a big state and there's not going to be to help everybody, there's not going to be enough people to help everybody. It's going to be up to individuals, and a group of individuals. So, when we gained our independence, it was the militias that helped us out, because the militias were made out of just regular people, and regular people carried muskets. They couldn't go to the supermarket and get some ground beef and whatever we take advantage of right nowadays. That if you didn't have a musket, you weren't going to have meat. You needed to shoot hogs, you needed to shoot deer. You needed to shoot whatever. If you wanted meat, you were going to learn how to shoot it. So they became pretty good with their weapons. Because whether they were going to eat depended on it. And they grew things in the ground. Imagine that. Imagine that, growing things in the ground. Because if they didn't grow anything, they weren't going to eat anything. No one was going to give them anything. So they learned, and so when it was time for people to rise up, they already had their weapons. They were like outback country folk, okay? So if you can imagine this. Hunters, trappers, and such, that rose up and helped the army, and that were pretty good at hog hunting and deer hunting, that they found out they were hunting other people too, right? They were pretty good at that too, and we gained our independence because help of the militias, and so militias just, it's only a good thing, here in the state of Texas. A few years back, a couple church shootings. In one particular church shooting, the congregation, most of them got killed in a church shooting, but it wasn't the cops that came, to their aid. It was actually the first people to respond were just regular folks with a hunting rifle, right? They drove down and they hunted that guy down and they put a stop to, what he was doing. There's another Texas church shooting, unfortunately, right? Because whether you believe it or not, they're coming after the Christians. That's why in the beginning of my videos it says, the underground church in America. Because guess what, guys? They're coming after you, Christians. They're coming after you. Because they're gonna blame you for a lot of the things that are going on here. So, anyways, yeah, and they shot some of the congregation. Well, some guys jumped up with guns of themselves, and they put a quick stop to it before much life could be lost in that one too. But they were both tragedies. But hooray for Texans, man. And like, I'm not from the state, but don't tell anybody, right? I'm not from the state, but I claim to be a Texan, man. That's the most proudest thing I could be, is to be from the state of Texas. I'm so proud of it, because in an SHTF scenario, if we're getting, God forbid that we're getting invaded, right? Texas has some outback kind of guys, man, and I never met him, the type of guy, until I came here, to Texas, and I came here and I was here for a while. These guys are hog hunters, they're deer hunters, they're trappers, they carry a rifle and or a shotgun, if not both of them, in their trucks, and there's not much stuff they're going to put up with, you know. And if I could be honest, and if I'm talking honest, you know, not only do they carry a rifle, a shotgun, and stuff like that, but they also carry a cooler full of beer, okay, in the back, you know. And there's not much they're gonna put up with, you know. And you know, yeah, they could take down a hog, you know, from a couple of football fields away, or a deer, you know. And they've been raised by their parents to do so, you know, and they raise their kids to do so, you know. There's some rugged individualism, is what I like to call it, you know, that's going on down here, you know. So any kind of foreign force, I don't care who it is, you know, that has any kind of ways of thinking that they might come in and you know, try to invade. I know it ain't gonna happen in Texas. I know not if Texas has something to say about it, right? You know, so you know, don't let anybody tell you, man, that the militias are a bad thing. Militias are a good thing. They're good, you know, and I have a feeling that there will come a day that, you know, if you're part of the militia, people will look and point and say, hey man, there's so and so, you know, he's part of the militia. It'll be something to be proud of, you know, something that says, hey man, that these are the guys that rose up, these are the guys that put a stop to it, you know. So well, anyways, I just wanted to come and say hi. It's been a long time, man, and so I'm gonna come with some videos now and continue to load up my channel. There's some new things I got for 2021 that I think you guys are really gonna love. I think you guys are really gonna like it. And so thank you for those that watch my videos and support me. Hit the like button, man. I'm telling you, I think the most of you guys, you know, for doing this and whatnot. Special shout out to my brother Errol. You know, I know he watches the videos, man. So a very special what's up, Vato, to my little brother Errol. Thank you for watching, bro. I do appreciate that, God now. You know, so just be on the lookout for some more videos, and you take care now.